In the red corner, from England, wearing the...
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to... And that's the opening bell, round one. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Straight right just misses. And they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner.
And down goes the artist. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Well, wait a minute. The defense failed them. Oh, and just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it's a knockdown. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods. Took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
Unbelievable hot.
Here we go. It's round 2. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Can they... Oh, and that changes everything! And down they go! How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here we have the artist, and they will have a power advantage here. First up, we have the artist from England, and they hold the SCI national title. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. And they'll be facing the Meteor from England, coming off a very tough decision loss in their last fight.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from England.
So they stare into each other. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. That hook was off target. No rest for the weary. That counter shot lands. The champion is back for another defense. A lot of effort being exerted here. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble, and the Meteor crashes down to the canvas. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, you're...
Whoa, Johnny! And down goes the Meteor. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
There's always...
Here we go for round 2. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Missing with the hook. Punch, counter punch. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Missed with that right uppercut. Is he going to punch him? Whoa, wait a minute. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. drop their guard, they get caught. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. What a massive upset this would be. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then...
The referee's paused the action, and we'll take a look at that cut.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. There's a counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. And it appears the onslaught is over. Hold it right there. At some point, this fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And the referee's going to allow him to fight. And the meteor just got dropped. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
I accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the artist. You can see who has the power advantage. Up against them, the giant. And they do have a reach advantage here. This is the light heavyweight division where you get the best of both. Here we have the artist from England, and they hold the SCI national title. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by KO.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing.
All the talking has been done. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. No deep. Puller right there. And now going for the finish. And down goes the giant. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. Only continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And he scores with the counter. They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Missing with the hook. Well done with that counter shot. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. And the giant's been knocked down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
And there's the bell for round 2. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place.
And down goes the artist. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We still want to.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank. Hold that thought! This could be the end! And the giant goes down. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout.
The sweet thing.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from England.
The fans are ready, and these athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. That counter punch caught him clean. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? He threw the hook, didn't land. Counter punch. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Good counter punching. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice job blocking the hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the...
On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. The stamina is off the charts. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. They threw the hook. It didn't land. He misses with that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
I hope they've got a good cuts man in that corner.
On to the fourth we go. It's one of the best fights I've seen this year. Let's see if this round continues that incredible action.
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
Hook won't score. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Punch, counter punch. That jab misses. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. Wow, so the referee is not going to stop it, and the fight continues. And that was it. And the myth has been knocked down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it with... Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner needs to...
And down goes the myth. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.
only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming